bro. Look at him. Bro, I'm not messing with the ski mask today. Oh God. God, I am not. I don't think there's anything top left that's useful. That's all you see, so put it right there. I'll never play in fucking.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for.
What is this?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Where's that gun? Shit. Oh, that ain't lagging.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Alright, let go. Dang, this thing's slow. My stream, man.
Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
What is this? What's happening?
Alright, lad. Let's get it done.
What is this? That's some World War II stuff right here. March. Jeez.
Does anyone want this?
This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. Next time around, fuck, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please
Oh, no. Bro, through.
Everywhere she go, they playing my song. That's why I say the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me, but so, yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me.
That is scary as shit.
Just give me all of you in exchange for me. Break it down.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
what is this?
Check.
Holy recoil.
Stay up and then stay up, had sex and then blow dang. I shouldn't have played no just leveled up my brain. Last time I saw you, we ain't speak. That was strange. Guess there's nothing I could do. Man, it's true. Guess it's
Be
changed.
advised,
Yeah.
your teammates got their ass
Guess
kicked.
you changed
They're
for the
RTB
better.
at this time.
I know you know
Enemy
how to
UAV
make me
overhead.
jealous. I was never loyal, let you tell it, yo. But I'm ready to fix it if you ready, baby.
Got eyes on an aid station.
So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me.
Oh, jeez, that is scary. Oh, no.
Keys are 10. Turn up, we until we just getting loose. Baby, I'm low key feeling you. Don't be cynical and fuck you over. Wanna fuck you over. And again, the truth is I ain't really here to start. Let's realize what a God do. Hoes can't never say they got help. No, I bet you wanna tell them don't try help. I don't wanna tell them let's surprise them. I don't
Return to
wanna
the front
get into
line.
it while you
Lose,
stressing
your
them.
fight is
I've
over.
been driving back and forth to the
You're up,
Lexington.
soldier.
Mileage on the
Go
whip.
sort
Got
this
your
fucker
ass
out.
in my grip. College make you wanna strip for them dollars. Nah, girl, I can't die for you. Swear to God, I could do it live for you.
Oh, my damn.
Not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
I don't care about the buy.
You
I'm
got
done.
my soul.
I'm mad. I'm mad now. Bro, that's such bullshit. No. I'm playing Madden, bro. Fuck this game. I'm overrated. I swear.
It's another hit. Get up on it. I'm so horny. And I want it. So get up on it. Get up on the dick. I want you to know how deep my love goes. I ain't got a lot of time, no speak, just follow. Some tricks sitting up my sleeve at the magic show. Got you riding on top of me, all around in and out you go. These thoughts come from within before I knew your name. It's curious, do you know if you feel the same? And to see a smile on your face, I do almost anything. Serious, girl, I don't play no games. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge. As long as you say my name.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody asked me to change the light bulb. I don't care.
We attacking, better stand back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in a slot, tryna bend the corner, your lamb game. Special partner, then your twin game. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk. I can pull up with that, Chewbacca that. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like Walker Flock of Flame. I put the opposition out the game, I'm out the pocket.
I'm trying to get some money. Yeah. I mess with it.
Whoa, here I go. I'm jumping out of Bimbaloo. Geronimo, man, I like big wheels. 24, and I let the paint drip like the hose. Whoa, big cars. Suicide doors, I got scars. You don't know my life is hard. Make me wake up in the morning. Chinchilla for the wizard, I swear to clip. Queen Latifah, Rico, live it, single, but I really like the club. I'll be back in a minute with my
We're the
good
Raiders,
vibes,
obviously.
good vibes, man, I like good times
We're against like a
and good
decently
got my
like good overall team.
recline and I watch and see
So it's not that unfair.
Wi-Fi.
I think we're against it. Oh. Okay.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On first down, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A quick target here, complete to...
Oh yeah, that might happen a lot too.
So for this defense, a tall order ahead trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great...
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Denzel Perryman leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Well, anytime you sack Russell Wilson, that's a win for the defense. But to get him here on his opening drive of the ball game, that's a really big win for that defense.
And the goal every week, keep him in the pocket. Don't let him get to the perimeter because when he's in the open field, not only can he hurt you, but also you lose sight of receivers downfield, and they'll hurt you.
And the pressure gets to him again. Max Crosby, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Renfro to return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Raiders will take over now first and 10.
Let's go, Vince. Let's go, Vince. All right. Oh my God. They got a better plug.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Aggressive.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's second down.
Oh, no, I pushed the wrong one. All right. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Gotta go open.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
Yes, sir! He liked
And
that.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get turned it all loose.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Watch that run. Watch that run.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Rolling to his left. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Solomon Thomas in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37. Yard line.
What partner they went empty set there.
Like, bro. Like, what? He legit. The ball touches the floor. No shot. No, it bounced. It bounced. That's not a fumble though, bro. Like I get it literally swept off of his cleats and he picked it up. Jeez, dude. Okay, let's watch it again. Literally. Like, bro.
No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
Red, what are you doing, bro?
Anyone else there to protect?
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a first down run with Collins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. To throw is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing it. 7-3. So they.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I don't know how to make this. It's all inverted, that's why. Dude. What does the sign say? Put me in, I can. Wow! Wow! I love. We need another W. Raider Nation. D-Lock. Victory, do you believe? This is how your Raiders shut you down. Black and silver. So our houses are your D-Lock.
Wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And they'll get him down. As he's inside the 40.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me, with enough touches, he can easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's go. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A nice little juke.
Got you, boy. Got you.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 47 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
I think I got that hole on the. Yeah, there you go.
2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3, our score.
Oh, shit.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way you can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Carlson down to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, Parker, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, 16. They said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call.
When I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before, I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. I think I'll say, yo. Don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. Oh, yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say, yo. I know you're trying to leave, but excuse me, miss. I say the last dance for you. How I love to keep you here with me, yo, baby. Now, so they grab hold of my hand, and let's pretend the flow is ours. You say you don't really dang.
Extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair. Jeez,
so
man.
We have reached half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Jalen Richard now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter.
It's Josh Jacobs. Come on now, wait.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. Gets past one man, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running it with Jacobs. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a give, running right, Barber. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Why are you clapping, bro?
They
You better
lost
get
a big
clapped on,
chunk,
bro.
6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They go with Jacobs.
No! No!
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel...
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Raiders receivers pick it up. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Wait, hold on. What actually happened? Okay. Wait. Wait, what happened to Metcalf? That's Metcalf, right? Yeah, it's Metcalf, okay. Injury timeout. How did he get injured? Homie did not get injured, bro. How did the ball get loose again? Look at Metcalf, bro. Look at Metcalf, bro. Look. Look at this demon, bro.
Jeez. On for the PAT.